He came up to the window in the mist, as I'd seen him often before. But he was solid then, not a ghost. And his eyes were fierce, like a man's when angry. He was laughing when he turned to look back over the belt of trees, glinting in the moonlight, to where the dogs were barking. Then he began promising me things, not in words, but by doing them. Have you seen that awful den of hellish infamy, with the very moonlight alive with grisly shapes, and every speck of dust that whirls in the wind, a devouring monster in embryo? Listen to them, the children of the night. What music they make.
No.
Just that we're gonna do a flashback today from our newest party member, Sasha.
Oh.
Hi. How's it going, everybody? I have flashback. Let's see here. Well, where does it all begin? How do I get to where I am now from where I was before? I guess it must be from my 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 experience with other creatures of this sort. I wasn't always here. I was born elsewhere in near a big city called Waterdeep, I believe. That is definitely not in this area. This is like a crazy, well, a little sandbox for our small-minded friend. I don't dare not speak his name, but I've had to deal with other of his sort before, and well, it was a hard-earned experience. I had some mentors who showed me the goods about like creating the water, where we can bless it and we can get the bloodsuckers to like burn like what is it, like slugs when you put salt on them. We were in the process of learning all that. It was quite an interesting experience. We had a vampire spawn that was kind of ravaging the city near the city mausoleums, the city of the dead. It's a graveyard there, and that 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 vampire spawn, they don't control themselves much. They're not like regular vampires. They don't control themselves. Their thirst is horrible, and when they feel it, they attack no matter what. Where the vampire itself contain itself. Well, this particular one had gotten wigged out near a bar apparently, and there's plenty of drunks. It was taking advantage of the fact that these poor fellows were gambling and drunk and sloppy and all over the place, and it had literally torn the hearts out of 3 people in the middle of a card game. And we were there. We had taken it, and well, I did my best. I honestly did my best, but unfortunately, this creature got away. It's such a horrible sight. I recall the eyes of these poor people as this creature had fled, and I made up my mind at that point that I would never fall short again in this area. And I studied, I learned these things to take care of such creatures, and then I could take this knowledge with me back to my homeland whenever called upon. And apparently, that time is now.
Well done. I must commend you very much, Sasha, for that, because I kind of screwed up on the flashback and I didn't realize it until now. So I apologize for that. I said last time that you'd be on flashback, and I didn't actually ask him any specific questions between here and there. So he totally just improvised that, and I gotta say you did a great job.
Put it
Nicely
with
done.
Sorry for the logistical fault on my part there.
put it out of my bum. Good.
Yeah. Oh, and he said it. God.
On stream too. Cool. So yeah, let's go back and figure out what happened last time. That was a somewhat somber and confusing moment for everyone there
Yeah.
when Cora woke up. What was that like? Yeah.
Yep. It was rough.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Luckily, I was not.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
Yeah. Too
You're
soon, dude.
definitely
Too soon.
no. There was definitely a moment
mean.
of extreme fear when realizing 2 people were gone, as
Mm-hmm.
far as she could tell.
Yep.
Yeah.
For her, it was like a moment of fear because she didn't know what happened to either of them, and so there was a little bit of mild relief that, oh no, it wasn't 2, it was just 1. What that's horrible and everything, but we still have 1 of them. There's
Yep.
still that moment of like almost sick relief before realizing, but 1 is still dead.
Yeah.
By
Alan's
Strahd,
just
yeah.
mad about
Yeah.
it.
And then despite Cora being the one that didn't know anything, she's the one that had to convince the other people to start moving. She's like, I don't know what happened, but can we
Fallon,
please
tell
just
us
not
tell
be
us
here
what you
anymore?
tell us what you were feeling in that on the bridge. Fallon, tell us what you were feeling on
Oh,
the
me.
bridge. Yep.
Oh, Fallon was pissed. Fallon was pissed off. Listen, that's how she deals with grief, okay?
Mm-hmm.
No, she's really fucking pissed. That's it. She was really mad.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like 2 seconds away from like going and trying to find Strahd to kick us out.
Okay, and then you met up at the Vistani camp. Yes. And at the Vistani camp, how did that
Gilbert was feeling pretty flighty.
He was pretty bummed out too.
Yes, he was.
Look
Only
at
for-
me, I'm a frisbee.
Only for a fraction of a second.
About 7.5 seconds, actually. But yeah.
Right?
We need to do a white paper because we haven't factored in the effects of an updraft or a downdraft.
Yeah.
Um,
What was that, Cora?
and then when we got there, we had some talk with Madame Eva. And she, of course, wasn't willing to really donate her diamond to the cause because
Which, like, yeah.
people like us come and go, and that's fine. We're aware of that.
Well, yep, this is true.
Yeah, but,
But also,
but
like-
Van Richten did actually say he thought she would help because apparently they got along.
Mm-hmm. And she said she said she'd cast the spell.
Yeah.
She just wouldn't give up her valuable component to do it because there's not very many of them around.
Right.
Which is fair, especially because, like, we had a diamond and a scroll.
Yes.
There was literally no need for her to.
Yeah. You guys gave her a bit of a hard time about that, and she did actually say that if you were really, really desperate in the future, you could come back and she'd see what she could do.
I don't think I gave her a hard time, but I also don't remember.
I did a bit.
So
Yeah. It's not specifically, and that's
I also don't
picking on
remember.
anyone individually. A hard time was given. Let's go with
Yes.
Yeah.
Ramses, I believe, gave her a bit of a hard time, but Cora also
Totally
had a
did.
separate conversation with her, and she wasn't necessarily accusatory of why she wouldn't want to use her ring. Cora 100% could understand why. It's not like give or take. And then Cora basically made a promise that if they'd ever felt that they could defeat Strahd, that Madame Eva might be the first one to know. Because Cora currently of the entire party doesn't believe that they can.
Hmm.
Exactly.
People-
That's what
yep.
it was.
Yep. You're gonna wander off to the castle sometime and never be seen again. Why would she give you her ring?
Yeah.
Yeah. Madame Eva also gave Cora advice about how to potentially take if someone went to try to either control or read her mind again, to recite certain mantras, which Cora has been practicing. We then had a night of somewhat somber and celebratory recollection about Filbert. Shabakka shared some stories of Filbert from his past. And Cora also had her moment near the river as well. We ended up leaving
All
the
the
next
river.
day.
Yeah.
Right? It was the next day that we left to resurrect Van Richten. We also gave him a hard time when we did that as well.
that one Fallon definitely joined in on.
Yep.
Oh, that bitch.
Yes. I
Idiot.
know Cora was pretty mean to him. I don't remember necessarily about everyone else.
I mean, Fallon has been consistently mean to him.
Right?
He's
Yeah,
deserved it.
continuously pointing out how unprepared he was for the
He's a bad
realities of this
vampire
land.
hunter, okay?
Yeah. Yep.
Like,
I mean, he
whoa.
gave his preparation was that he was basically undetectable, and that was what he was counting on to protect him. He had mind shielding and
You always have to have
had
a
a
backup
disguise.
plan, man.
Yep.
Plan B.
Actually be good at fighting vampires.
True.
That's the backup plan.
Yeah.
I know, but you meet the guy that's like, I know things and I will tell you secrets, and then
Yeah,
he
I mean,
just
he's
like
supposed to be
flaps on the
the
pavement.
vampire hunter, right?
He's not for the combat. No. He
No.
wasn't really able to contribute to it.
He was
Yeah, if he
locked
was
up.
going to go against Strahd, he would have brought, I don't know, people. I guess you guys maybe. Who knows? but he wasn't on your tarot card of allies.
No, because we technically got him killed, although I still think it's mostly his fault.
Well, Filbert got him killed.
Yeah, we'll put all the blame on him. He's dead.
Kill him the dead.
There can't be any consequences for him.
What do you mean, don't speak ill of the dead? He's the only one we can get away with it for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say don't speak ill of the dead. I said speak ill of the dead.
Mhm.
Oh, perfect. We have his permission.
Oh my.
Yep.
We also had a couple moments where Sasha tried to get to know the party. Sasha did put his foot in his mouth a little bit concerning Filbert, which Cora did not appreciate. And he's also had a couple moments where he's just been friendly.
Mhm.
I believe just talking about like poems and things like that. Cora's been standoffish, so it's
I don't think Cora's finished grieving. I don't think she's ready for like
Nope.
Can't instantly replace something
Yep.
like Filbert.
Yep.
Alan just has trust issues.
Fallon has trust issues, you say?
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Never.
She's
Elaborate.
also like, well, she's pretty paranoid.
Mhm.
She often views people as an enemy before viewing them as a friend, or even as a, like, when she meets somebody, they're always one step closer to being an enemy than a friend. And yeah, it doesn't help that like Fallon feels like Filbert just died, and all of a sudden this guy's like, "What's up? I'm in your group now," and she's like, what?"
What a coincidence.
Yep.
Like,
We were drinking at a Vistani camp, so that's close to a tavern you get.
but like
Yep.
she doesn't she's not probably not gonna say anything about it, but she doesn't in her head she doesn't understand why the rest of the party's like okay with it in her head.
Cora isn't though.
No, I know, but like to Fallon, she's like, why is no one saying anything about this? But also, she's not going to be the one to say anything about it.
Yep. And then you returned to the village of Barovia and said hi to a few people.
See Colin.
Yes, what's up, Colin?
Love that kid.
Donovich was who you
Yes.
left him with, yeah.
That's his new last name.
Yes.
Isaac. Nope.
It's close though. It's
I know it's something like Isaac, but it's
yeah.
not. Because it's weirder.
I'm gonna have to hit that.
Ismark. Ismark the Lesser.
Ismark. Yep.
Ismark. See, it's like
You had to add the lesser to that.
Right?
That's
yeah,
what
that
makes
just
it.
seems really mean.
That was his name. But he might be Ismark the Burgermaster now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. It's like, okay.
It's not actually called Ismark either, so
Then why is he the lesser? That's so
yeah.
rude.
Polyana Indirovich was the old burgomaster.
Is Mark mediocre?
Yep.
He really
It,
said,
it
"This
does
is my
seem
son
like a
Ismark."
pretty spiteful name.
That fucking sucks. That is rude. That's just rude. He seems like a pretty nice guy.
Yeah. So the other villagers call him Ismark the Lesser because he has lived in the shadow of his father for most of his life.
That is like so unnecessary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, this is normally such a happy place too, so.
Right?
Well, no, but you don't have to make it worse by just being mean as hell to each other. What the fuck have you guys done? Who are you?
This is true. Whose shadow have you been living in? Well, I mean,
Who
they're
the fuck
all
are
living
you
in
to
the.
say that
They're all.
shit?
They're all literally living in the shadow of the
Strahd.
of Strahd's castle, which is like on the hill. You can see over the town. Yep. Cool. And then, so you guys spend the night and long rest again in the village of Barovia. Head back out of town, content with your plan to go drop the kids at the Wizard of Wines and be very careful crossing the bridge on the way there.
Mm-hmm.
But before you even get there, you get to the crossroads. And last time, a couple times you've been through here, there's been these murmuring sounds in the woods. And you don't hear anything as you approach this time. But
That made me more suspicious. Fallon's eyes are narrowed like, hold on.
so
the
Shabakka,
photo.
you see something, and everyone else can give me a perception roll.
Like that.
Let's say
26.
Okay, Cora and Fallon, you both get this one. But at the crossroads, on the gallows,
Oh no.
I hate that.
yes, there is gallows at the crossroads that you guys haven't
We
really
know that,
interacted
and
with.
they've always sucked. Yeah,
There
there was a
was,
body and then it disappeared.
yes, that's right. Now sitting
It
under the
sucks.
Actually, that was a
gallows,
different one.
is it? No, this is this one.
No,
There was
did the
something
body?
on the bridge, but there was also this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so as
Okay.
you approach from the southeast, you can see what looks like a direwolf, a dark direwolf. Shabakka, you've seen this creature before, sitting staring at you on the gallows. So this is the image you've seen out of the corner of your eye a couple times, including at the Wizard of Wines by where the secret door was.
No.
Maybe not.
Oh,
Bef-
maybe.
Interesting. You don't know. You don't have any conclusive evidence either way. It popped up in a place where you didn't see Strahd, and it popped up in a place where you did. But it didn't turn to mist or anything, and it didn't open the door to get from where you saw it to where Strahd was. Yeah,
Alan
you
is
get.
also going to speak with animals because she wants to be part of this.
Cool. Then I am gonna drop you guys on the map.
Oh, we've rested since last time,
Yes,
right?
you've had a full long rest just recently.
Oh, I was about to fill my spell slots, but I cast aid twice again. So
Okay, I've
everybody
dropped everybody on the map here.
temporary hit points.
The speak with animals, you don't get what you'd consider a voice back from it. You get snarling sounds only.
Oh.
It's you can't understand them. It seems very angry, but it's not attacking.
It's your fucking problem. No, Fallon just snarls back. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
What seems to be the problem? Still upset. Then it is not a beast.
Hilbert, Ramses, you're speaking to it now. You spoke to Strahd in direwolf form at one point. He returned the conversation and even had an accent. It was like your first night in the village of Barovia. Yeah, this is not the same thing you're talking to. No, it does not. Yeah, this is like this direwolf is. So this is the reason that Filbert and Ramses are having trouble actually even seeing it. It's like a shadow. Your eyes
Gotcha.
keep sliding off of it. It's almost hidden.
I'm going to target it with Dispel Magic. You're not gonna know that she's doing it if and besides you see her start casting, so I suppose you could say her to stop, but you've not seen her cast the spell before, you don't know what it does.
I'm not gonna discourage her from casting Dispel Magic.
Mhm.
Me
Go
neither.
ahead, Queen.
I don't know if this will actually do anything, but she hopes it's just an illusion, like we've seen before, that they just disappear.
Mhm.
Maybe?
It does not disappear.
Well,
Nor
okay.
does it seem to have any other effect. The shadow effect is still on it.
It is a creature.
Yep. Yep.
Where? Where? Oh, okay.
Oh,
It is a
Oh,
creature in and
keep
of
moving up.
itself.
Fallon's all the point of
It just means it may be a fae or a demon. Or do you have to be a cast?
Oh. I'm so very confused.
Yeah, it's just growling at you.
Fallon growls back. And she's gonna
Everybody's
keep
making
moving
these
forward.
weird faces and
She's not-
growling at each other. Is this normal?
Okay, now that we got there. Suddenly, the murmuring sounds from the sides of the road that you had heard before begin again from both sides. Only slightly closer this time.
don't like that.
oh, what is that? Oh, oh, what are those?
And those are Strahd zombies. So they look like
Jeez.
basically similar to regular zombies, but I don't know, maybe a little bulkier.
They're regular zombies, but I don't know. Strahd.
Yep. They really should be called
I
Ravenloft zombies, not Strahd zombies, but I don't know. I didn't make the rules.
That's
hmm
true. You can call them
Except that
whatever the hell you
the
want.
token has a name on them already, so yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna roll initiative.
No, not that. All right.
Oh, I forgot to clear
Oh
it.
shit!
So I'm gonna
I
clear
forgot
it.
to click my character.
Good.
Should've mine.
That's good.
I gotta find my character first.
Selected.
Where is he?
Wow,
There
that
he
was
is.
rough.
I see him.
The
Ooh,
7
sweet.
for
Why
Fallon.
can't I
Wow,
click him?
Fallon and Core are really slacking.
I
cannot-
mean,
I literally cannot click my character.
That's
Fine.
probably because it's new. So let me see what I can do there.
Just remember to turn on my always roll twice.
That's character.
While they figure that out, everybody has
Mhm.
their extra 5 hit points from aid.
Ah, excellent.
Excellent. It's awesome. Deeply appreciate.
also, Fallon, you
Yeah.
might want to close your Nico tab.
God damn it. I don't have it open. Rude. I'll just close Fallon and reopen her.
Okay.
That's so rude.
Right now, Sasha.
Whatever. Hey,
Can you
look at
move
that!
him?
I can click him. All
Can you
right.
move him?
Let me see if I can move him.
Looking. Yes.
I can.
Excellent.
All right. So
Cool.
let's see here. What initiative I get now? Even better. I like that initiative.
I'm just gonna roll something, but don't worry about it.
And it looks like Ramsey's probably got
Okay,
this
I'm good.
one locked in for you guys.
It's working now. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's no longer
yeah,
showing up
that's
in the
what I.
other chat.
Yep. Cool.
And you got that nat 1 out of the way. Yo.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys are up first.
Cora's gonna go ahead and start off. If we're starting first, I want Cora to
Yep.
go and cast Bless.
Why? Okay, well, I definitely don't have that spell right now.
Okay. So
and
I'll
I
have.
Who do you
probably
want to
won't
bless?
do
I'm
that.
blessing Fallon. I'm blessing Shabakka, and I'm also blessing brain cells, Ramses.
Thank you.
Okay. And is that can you remind us what dice that is?
That is a D4
Okay.
to
Attack rolls
saving
and
throws and attack
saving
rolls.
throws.
Awesome. And are you happy where you're standing?
I will never be, but yeah.
Fair enough. Who's next?
What? What?
Excuse me. What
Do you mean
mean
enlarge
by
or
that?
what?
Polymorph.
No, thank you.
That would be one of the women.
Holy
Make them-
moly.
Make them an ape.
No, I'm good.
Just break the stereotype. Make one of the women an ape.
No thanks.
Do we? Excuse me. What are our thoughts on this dire wolf?
It currently
Okay.
hasn't taken an aggressive action, nor inserted itself into initiative for that matter.
Well,
Okay.
we
So
we
it's just
must
the
deal-
zombies.
we must deal with zombies first.
Do you think it
Okay.
was warning us? That'd be really funny. It was like "Rah, rah, rah, rah,
No,
bad
I
things.
don't think so.
If
Because why wouldn't he just go fuck off or like say literally anything?
It could be cursed.
well, that's 30 feet. So that's where I'm. Well, yeah, we could. Oh yeah, I guess I can hold action. Yeah, so I will hold action and let the zombies come to us, and just say to the team, gather around. We'll destroy these suckers.
Okay. And so what is your trigger going to be?
Well, after their move. So hopefully, if they're regular type-ish zombies, they can only move 20 feet. None of them should be able to get to us except for Fallon, potentially.
Well, I'll move back over to you guys.
Okay. And
Unlimited movement. I can go anywhere I want.
and then when the majority of them are within 30 feet of me, then I will turn them to ash.
So the way the group initiative goes is they do, if it matters, they do move and then attack and then move and then attack and then move and then attack.
Okay.
So they'll get a number of attacks before enough of them are within range, or before all of them for a given round are within range.
Yeah, but I think most of them are
Gonna make it in.
35, 40 feet away.
Right.
30 feet away, 45 feet away, 40 feet away. So, yeah, there's only one that's 30 feet away, so he might
Okay.
get close.
Um,
Two.
Fallon?
Fallon's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 right here, I think. And she's going to bonus action cast. One second. Yeah, she's gonna bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on this zombie, the one closest to her.
Okay.
Yeah. He's 25 feet away. Hunter's Mark on him, and then she's gonna ready an attack for when he gets close enough.
Okay. And Sasha.
Who put out the bless? That'd be Cora.
Yep.
Cora did, yeah.
Cora.
He casts Sanctuary on Cora.
Oh no. I don't even know what that does. I don't think I
Can you
can
bring it
attack.
into the
Can I?
bring it into the chat?
Display in VVT. Let's see what happens here. It actually
Okay,
does
perfect. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must make a Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, that means I can't attack. If that's
No,
the
it means
case.
means no
You
one can
can't be
attack you.
attacked. Right.
Right, at the bottom says if a warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that
Oh.
affects the enemy or deals damage, the spell ends. So for this round, it's great. For a single round, it's great.
So
Right.
you keep exposing the fact that I only ever read the first half of
Right?
spells.
Yeah. So hush.
I mean, that's on you though.
Fair enough. Yes.
And then he's going to close and attack
Oh my raw.
Oh, come
Okay.
on.
with the holy light of the morning Lord. You shall
Give it a-
have your souls committed to the great beyond. Something like that. Some equally flowery crap.
You're looking for AC 8.
AC 8. I think he can do that. Unless he
I
rolls
was just
really
is he
crappy.
always gonna talk like that.
Yeah, he's gonna be like the paladin in Honor Among Thieves.
Great.
Thank.
Zing!
14
There
hits
you-
at 8 armor class very easily.
So 16 points of damage because Swashbuckler,
And that's piercing.
magical piercing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 16 damage. Yeah,
Alright.
that definitely, you drive it in, and it definitely limits his mobility. So he's hurt. He's hurt. And if it could bleed, it would be bleeding now.
And he bounces away.
As far as I know.
It's either Fey, Fiend, or Celestial. You pick. Depends on like what's up.
Logic seems to work. The ape?
Giant ape.
I think so.
I wonder if it still applies that a familiar can't attack, even in a new form, though. Yeah, it can't. It can only take the help action. Unless it's like a warlock familiar. Yeah, warlock familiars are the only ones that can attack. So it would be pretty much up to Jesse on the ruling on whether or not a transformed ape familiar can attack, given the original spell says they can't.
Yeah. I feel like this should be something with an official errata ruling on. Are you? Yeah. Look it up offline and let us know. And send the link to whatever result you find. Because I'm almost sure that Chris Perkins or Jeremy Crawford would have a Twitter comment on this very thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Red Greenwood.
Yep.
Yes.
Four at the bottom. Why, oh yeah, I was like, why are we wasting spells? We might.
He's gonna turn in a moment, and get a lot of them.
No, it's every creature under half hit dice is turned to dust.
Yeah.
Or we don't know what they are. We don't know.
Could be.
Okay. Can you draw the circle with the drawing tool? Make it a square. It'll be easier if you do square.
I just
It'd be corner to corner.
It would be 40 across.
That's good. The only other issue that I'll toss out there is that'll make it so they can't get close.
It's okay.
Yeah.
They're probably not smart.
They're pretty dumb.
They are
Does it
dumb.
make it difficult terrain? Okay, so they'll move slowly though.
Yeah, it says it's yeah. Well, why don't you at least get the one that Sasha's already hit? Because it's closer to him.
One in the right.
The one on the far right.
That
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, you should be able to. If not, I can.
Yeah.
You still get 3.
Yeah. There we go. And you'll probably want the thing to be at least one square further down because it's the square you land on, not the square you start in. It counts.
Yeah, it's the square you land in, not the square you leave from.
Yep. Okay, cool. Then they go. And what's the damage on that again? Spike growth? 2d4? So the one near him takes 2 points and then moves into place. Yeah. Just as fast. 1, 2, 3. Guy takes 6. 17 points. Can do a lot of damage when people. This one moves
Thanks
in.
for the raid.
This one is actually going to attack. So
Are these things fast?
no, so that one he double moves. He's not going to get to attack. The second one is not going to get to an attack. Yeah. So, but
I was so scared.
the first one that approached Sasha is going to claw bite.
Ooh.
With no good rolls. I presume a 13 misses you, Sasha.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, so 13, 11, 4. So the claw bite does nothing against you.
These guys move a bit faster than I expect
4.
zombies to move.
Yeah, but the one that moved more than 20 feet didn't get to attack. 2,
Well,
3, 4,
this
5,
still be
6,
funneling to him.
7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one takes 8d8. 8d4.
8d4.
Yep. 21 points. One is going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 6, 12d8. 12d4. Yeah, these are the dumbest, and he actually gets bound up in the vines and collapses where he's engulfed and wrapped in thorny vines, struggles for a moment, but then lays still.
Oh, half the pictures are a different picture.
Mhm.
Yes, there's 2 different types of zombies here.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4.
Do they have any visual differences when we're actually looking at them?
Yeah, the ones on the northern side of the road are what you'd call bulkier.
They're tough.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that guy came in. I can attack him. This guy.
Yes, you can.
Sick.
And then
Is that the? Yeah, that is the guy that I had a hunter's mark on. My rapier. Wow, those are really bad. But
13 still
That's
hits, I
gonna hit.
think.
These guys, both of the types of zombie here have armor class 8.
Oh, cool. It's also 16 because I have bless.
Fair.
Then 1d8 plus 4. Ignore one of those. It's
The
9.
Colossus Slayer damage should be
That's not there.
sneak
But I do
attack
get
would
sneak
be
attack
the
damage because he's standing next to me. So that's 10. And then my hunter's mark.
Is that one
Damage.
zombie going to stay out of range?
damn.
Cool.
They've all
Fun.
moved.
That's
Oh,
11
okay.
damage.
It seemed like the furthest one away only moved one move rather than double move.
No, he double moved actually. He was really far away.
Fair enough.
He's just lagging.
If I ready an attack, do I get both my attacks or just one?
A single attack or an attack action?
Yeah.
I think you get your full attack. We'll do a full
I did
attack today
11.
and we'll figure it out.
Cool. I did 11 damage to that guy, by the way.
Okay.
And I'll attack him again.
It's the one that's to the south of you that
That's right.
that
Yeah.
I believe is
22 to hit.
definitely hits.
Now he's missing hit points. So 14 plus my d6. And that's a 1.
So
15.
11 plus 15.
That takes him down.
Cool.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
It does.
can I move away from my space and then do it, or do I just have to
No.
do it? Okay.
Just
That's unfortunate. So if they are less than half hit dice, or if
you make
half hit dice or less,
roll bring the spell up just so we can.
I will. 1 second, if I can. It's not a spell, right? It's just
Class ability. Yeah.
there we go.
I mean, you won't get all of them, but you're going to get a lot of them.
Oh.
All but 3, it looks like. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Challenge rating is at or below a certain threshold.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1/2 CR. So actually, what's the damage on ones that have a CR of 1?
None.
They run away. Isn't
They're
it?
turned.
Well, that's
Hold on.
destroy undead
Let-
versus
Let
something
me see
else,
what.
right?
Let me see what the other one does. Turn undead.
Oh yeah, you have to do a turn undead first.
No, it's both. You do it at once. So when you
Correct.
do turn undead.
If the yeah.
Yeah, so you have to do turn
Yeah.
undead first,
Yeah.
and then if
There we
it's
go.
So the
destroyed
rest
if
of
it's
them,
below.
so they'll do turn undead even if
Did
it's
that
not.
come up? Yeah.
Yes, it did. Yep. So the first off, they get wisdom saves.
Yep.
3 of those guys get wisdom saves. The wisdoms, by the way, are 6 for this type.
No.
Fail, fail, fail. With
Fun.
a 6, 2, 2. Even for a 6, those are some terrible rolls. And then these 3 here. One of them actually crits and succeeds.
Oh wow.
Good for him, tenacious.
Yep. Oh. Okay, so and then the damage, if you've got destroy undead and nothing happens, and you can't destroy them, they
They have to spend their turn trying to move as far away from me as they can.
okay.
They won't willingly move into a space within 30 feet of me.
Then I will put a little skull and crossbones on these 3 guys. Strahd zombies. Apparently, you have a good indication now that they must be CR1 or better.
Nice.
Excellent. So we fight Strombies.
Okay, and then at this one more thing before the round ends. Roll a perception. All of you this time.
It's just like fighting a sandwich, like a Stromboli.
Okay, Stromboli is super not sandwich though. Can we
Watched
talk
again.
about that? Woof, that was a natural one.
This guy isn't exactly cultured.
Cora, Filbert, and Shabakka, you see the shadow. No, right. It says Filbert on my thing still. I'm gonna have to change that.
I will fix that.
Yeah,
I'll fix
that's
that.
that's like definitely a faux pas to say that. But Sasha, you notice out of the corner of your eye the shadow on the gallows moving swiftly out of the corner of your eye, and suddenly it's right beside you, and it attacks. It attacks Shabakka. And it
Oh.
tries to bite you. And it has advantage on the attack because there's an ally adjacent to you. And you take 7 piercing damage. And you must roll a DC 13 strength save to avoid being knocked prone.
At least you have bless on that.
Yep. Easily. Yep. Oh, there you go. Yep. So all you're getting from it is growling noises, but now it's kind of growling with your leg in its mouth, and it's kind of tugging on your leg. 7 piercing.
I have a question for
Mhm.
since we noticed this wolf. A normal wolf's attack patterns isn't just one attack, correct?
Yes.
Is it
attack and
does it
knockdown.
look like it's doing something else besides just attacking to attack?
It does not.
It's like
It
a
looks
honeybee.
like
It's
it-
telling you where the bounty is by dancing a certain way.
No, it's definitely just ran in and viciously attacked.
No. Okay, cool.
Well,
That's
not
no
really
fair,
cool.
bastard.
I don't remember if a wolf normally gets more than one attack, but it would be
No, it gets
interesting
one
if
attack and that attack trips.
Oh, gotcha.
And they get pack tactics, yes.
Yep. And both of those things came into play. The attack, you rolled your save versus the trip, and it got the advantage due to the ally. So don't see anything so far other than the
Okay.
fact that it's hard to see that
Yeah.
and really fast. Yep. Okay. You guys are up again.
I will, since we know these guys are a little tougher, I will unleash a swirling cloud of silver crosses flying around my body.
Nice.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, you will.
Hell yeah.
Is that the spiritual
Spirit
Spirit
Guardian.
Spirit
Guardians.
Guardian,
Spirit Guardians?
baby!
Yeah.
The best spell in the game.
Cast.
I love Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Who's up?
Ooh, 24 points of damage is what it will be doing.
Woohoo. So that's when their turn begins. Is that right?
Um,
Or is it
Yes,
on
it-
cast?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
so it's when their turn begins, there is a different way to prod it, which I found out, which I could do, but it would take so much setup, and I don't feel like doing. Pushing them in also prots it. on
Because
your
they move
turn.
into it for the first time in
Yeah.
a turn. Yep.
Pushing them
makes
in
sense.
also prots it, but I'm not in the position to do that right about now. Do you want to make a circle for yourself so you
I'm gonna
can
make me a
switch?
circle.
Make yourself a
Also,
circle.
if you move up 1 square, you'll get an extra guy in your
Sure,
range.
I will. Oops.
You can also get viciously mauled by a wolf.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, hold on. I'm not close.
Look at that little circle. I almost called it a square.
Nope.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah! Stop it. Okay, so it is. What is the radius on this?
15 feet.
15 away from you, so
15.
30 across.
Radius. Yeah, 30 across.
Centered on you,
Okay.
15.
So
So 35 across, technically.
oh, that's a
No,
big
it's
circle.
30 across.
I don't know
30.
how to read.
That's
my bad.
that's a
I
big
don't see
circle.
this one.
All I see is the peach colored one.
Yeah, same. Should I
Yeah,
delete
I
that
haven't-
peach one?
Yes, please. I haven't. I was trying to move and
Not
then
that big a
up into
circle.
one square.
There's also a tiny one that's
There's a little one down there too.
Oh, I'll get rid of that.
a couple little
Oh, and
ones.
there's another one.
So 30
Oh,
You're
those are
leaving
cute,
little
and they're gone.
crumbs behind. You're leaving crumbs.
30 across. All right.
It's so sad. I feel like spike growth they should just simplify it and just make it a square because then you have half things to step on and it's just meh.
Circles, yeah, circles are problematic on tactical maps. Like I kind of like, it's kind of cheesy that they have the movement on diagonals doesn't count as any extra, but at the same time, it does simplify the game a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes
Yeah,
sense to me because, like, you can move 5 feet in any direction.
It's this one.
It
Yeah.
made
But the problem is that a square on a diagonal is 7 feet away.
we had a combat yesterday in another game where it involved aerial combat, and the diagonal from loss of elevation was also factored the same way. It simplified things, although the rest of us, anyone who's thinking about the math and the a right triangle
There we
knows
go.
better.
There we go. Here we go. That's right. That's it.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay, awesome. And that's you. And who's up next?
Can I attack the wolf? Well, first, bonus action, Hunter's Mark. I'm changing it to the wolf.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit him. Let's see if okay. That's rude. Oh, thank God.
Hey, you hit.
I thought that was going to be that 8. And I was like, that's 29 to hit.
That is a
I
lot.
hope.
You line up the best shot you possibly can.
Hell
And
yeah. Well, I mean, not really, because it's not an at 20, but
fair enough. Like, but
Very close.
Yeah, very close.
okay. Ignore that 1. That is 14 damage plus 3, so 17. Then I'm gonna hit him with my second attack.
The first attack that you have swung at him,
Yeah.
it passes through him.
Fucking rude.
Mm-hmm.
But okay.
Was this?
Okay, then I guess that attack that I just rolled, I'll go to the zombie next
To the zombie. Yep.
Because, like, that sucks. Okay, so ignore both. That's 5. Ignore Colossus and sneak attack.
So 5 points.
10.
10 points. Okay, that lands and does some good damage to zombie beside you. Who's up next?
I guess Sasha will go.
You've got a couple zombies on you.
All right, so one's
Tougher
pretty
variety.
badly wounded and one is not wounded at all, right?
No, one of them ran through the spike growth, so they're both quite wounded. Or they're both below half. They're both bloodied.
Okay. No, one to the left. He'll attack that.
Okay.
So close to a crit. Oh well. I'll
Definite
live.
hit though. You hit by 16.
A whopping 5 points of damage. If that doesn't kill it, he'll pour in a divine smite.
It does not.
And here we go, pouring in some extra damage here. Where are you, divine smut?
What?
Cancel. It is for every level higher than first. Let's see. Yeah, well, let's go with this. And rolling. Really? Oh well.
That's exactly what you needed. He goes down.
Die, foul beast. May your soul be committed to the heavens.
Oh my raw.
Yeah, actually. So just before. Nah, it's all the same attack. Yeah, that's how that went. Cool. Who's up next?
To know.
Do you have one attack per turn, Sasha?
Yes, I do, until I get 5th level paladin.
I was about to say, what's your separate your multi-classing? Because I didn't realize you were a rogue at all.
Yeah, he is
Yeah,
3rd level
swashbuckler.
swashbuckler, 4th level paladin.
Cool.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, no, that's not everyone that touches it. It could be it. If we're doing it circle shaped, it should be anyone whose center dot is inside the circle. That one would not be. Yep.
I have repelling blast. I think I'd like to shove the Strahd zombie from Shabakka into the spike growth.
Mm.
So I'm gonna reposition myself so that I can actually do that.
Okay.
So it's actually at a diagonal. Well, I don't want to get too far from the pack, that's for certain. I don't want to step on the squishies. That'd be gross.
I was
Gross.
gonna say, can you go like here? That's where I'm trying to click, and I couldn't.
I'm gonna go to here and shoot.
Yep.
Oh, that actually that 8.
That's exactly what you need, though.
He'll-
So
He-
it does 6, and then it shoved 10 feet into the spike growth, so it takes 44 damage.
And he'll also take the. Would he take the
No,
Guardians
it would
one
have
too?
to be shoved into.
Shoved into?
So
Yeah,
Not
if
out
I
of.
Yep.
if I shoved it into your thing,
But that is enough. So you smack him with the Eldritch Blast, which knocks it off balance, and it falls down into the vines, and the vines grab hold of it and squeeze it, and it goes down.
okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and aim at this one, I suppose, because I have another Eldritch Blast.
Ooh.
8 damage. This one, and then she's gonna move a little bit back. I don't want to step on it. Eep. Back in the safety.
Back in the safe zone.
I started here.
I am 5 feet
I
away
am
from
behind
where you
two
can
dead-
reach me.
Two
No, no, no,
dead
no, no.
bodies.
Yep. Cool. Is there anybody else?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Shabakka hasn't gone.
Mm,
Usually the answer to that question is no.
Unless it's a good
I
spell.
mean,
That's true.
the answer to that question is,
Fair.
depends. Yes.
Yes.
Just give me the spell. I don't give a shit. Oh, erupting earth? Whatever. Go ahead.
It's a hmm. Con save against DC 10. The con save DC 10 for the concentration.
Right.
Oh, at the top.
Okay.
You can catch me in it if you want. I don't care. Deck saves
I
No,
I'm
don't think
good
he
at.
needs to. I don't think he needs
won't-
to is the thing.
Yeah, but he could take this one out too.
Yeah, and if he does it, he misses the one at the very top.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Dex saves. Wolf fails. The other two are almost certainly going to fail. Yeah, they all fail. Every single one of them. Dice are in your favor today. And so it's 22 damage.
We love geometry.
So the
That's
yeah, this is very geometric combat. The dire wolf takes damage from that, from the erupting earth. Yep.
I think I figured out what the thing is.
What, it can only take damage from magic?
Yeah, might be.
Man,
One or
I
the
finally get
other.
my sword. I finally get my sword silvered, and it's like, well, actually, it's not magic though, so get fucked. Can't win.
Yeah. So this did not
I would go for a
this
jellyfish.
didn't like heal or anything like that. Like if you're fighting a werewolf with a non-silvered weapon, their regeneration basically takes
Mhm.
care of the damage that's done to it immediately. In this case, your weapon passed through. So this is not about silver damage or magical damage.
It's a wolf jelly.
Oh, I'd assumed in mechanical terms that it is immune to piercing, slashing, blah 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 from non-magical sorcerers. That's what I
I
assumed
usually
mechanically.
not exactly.
I don't have any attack spells.
It has to be attacked by Shabakka. You heard it here, folks.
I don't have any attack spells.
Have you ever heard of a wooze? Have you ever heard of a wooze? It's a wolf ooze.
Gross.
I'm so woozy. Oh,
Oh, That's much worse. Um,
On all levels except physical, I am a wooz. Ugh.
so has everyone gone? I think that's the case, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
so.
Cool. Okay. So you have seen a beast lately that you find intriguing that you think you might be able to pull off. It's the first time you've ever seen one like this. And it's standing right in front of you.
It's a beast?
The dire wolf is a beast.
Mm.
A weird ass beast.
It's an option.
That's a thought.
That way you can be moon.
No. You just feel like you've seen a beast that you hadn't seen before, and you could. It's got a little bit more going on.
Well, yeah, we got that part.
The
Okay.
Strahd dire wolf. Or
It is
something.
a shadow wolf. Okay.
It's both. Nothing in it.
Nothing's going in it. Yeah.
Yep.
Aw, okay.
Okay. Like 3x3 or
Whoa, that's big.
jeez.
Yeah, that's a
Snake.
big snake.
That's a horrifyingly large snake. I'm not a fan.
They're fun.
Well, you're probably immune to not being knocked prone by the wolf, so that's a good choice. Yep. Okay, and then that's your turn. The wolf uses its bonus action to hide in shadows.
And not
Mm,
after
so it takes
taking some damage.
Yes, it will take some damage.
24. Yikes. It has to make a
That
con
is
save,
a
I
lot,
think.
actually. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll make the con save.
I don't remember
Fails
what
it,
the
and it's
DC.
still a lot.
Still a lot.
Yeah, I assume it's more than 11.
Yes.
So, yeah, they can't make a save to
Just
save their
dealing
lives.
Tap, tap.
So it as its turn starts, it takes all of. Actually, wait, no, it doesn't. Yeah, never mind.
It doesn't take any.
No, doesn't appear to take any damage. But it does make its hide roll. So why don't you make a? It's only going to matter for Shabakka. So why don't you make your perception roll?
Perceive with thine snake eyes.
You got it. Okay, so it does not get it. It does not get advantage on the attack. But it does hit for 9 piercing. Oh, and you have to make the DC 13 strength save. No, you don't, probably.
I was
No, it's talking
talking
about the
about the
prone
grapple.
condition.
Yeah. I mean, it should have it as a condition immunity, and if it didn't, it's probably an oversight.
I mean,
You
you can
can't
still
knock
go
the legs
on
out
your
from under a
back.
snake.
You can. You gotta make the
I can't
save.
see it. Yeah.
It doesn't have a condition immunity to being prone.
Yeah. No, it's a strength save. Only a 13.
You're
Feel
still
Make it-
blessed at the very least, so
Yep.
even as a snake, you got your snake bits.
I'll be back again. The dog just snuck off. I just realized he's not here.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
That means he's getting up to no good.
Exactly.
There are shoes being eaten as we speak. Okay. Then the zombie that is near you. The
Take some
Strahd
damage.
zombie. 7 from before, 9 now. And it's going to be claw, bite,
Oh.
and those are terrible, terrible rolls.
And 24 points if he doesn't make a save.
And 24 points if he doesn't make a save. Yeah, I should do that first.
Do that first.
He fails it and dies and does not do any of that.
That's a bummer.
Nice.
No, that
No,
was
different.
No, he
you
didn't
didn't
do
get
anything.
hit by the zombie claw biting you. This was the zombie's attack. Now there's another zombie. This one is outside the radius and it's going to do the same thing. 22, 9. So claw for total of 9 slashing damage against the snake. Yep. Then 9, then another 9. 25. Then there's one zombie here that's going to attack Fallon
After he takes damage.
after he takes damage, which probably is going to kill him.
Probably.
What's the DC on the save?
15.
Fails, dies. Okay, there's one more left on Sasha. And it's going
And
to
there's,
claw bite
there's
as
the
well.
other one to the left.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hopefully.
Claw is 20, 21. Do those both hit you, Sasha?
2021, maybe. Yes, they both hit.
Okay, 4 slashing on each,
It'd
so
be wild if it didn't.
yep.
Yes, my AC is variable.
It's possible by this level that somebody's got that. Like, was his last character had some armor on it.
Yeah, but we also had a lot more resources.
Yes. And then this one moves up to there and then moves in here. So it has a choice between Fallon and Cora next time. Although
And it
that
has
means
to
it
make
takes damage, doesn't it? Yeah. But it's too dumb to know any better, so it's going to roll that save. And fail it and die.
Cool.
Fallon's just surrounded by deads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It basically looks like somebody walked into a lawnmower. Like,
Basically.
Woof, that's nasty.
They look like silver crosses.
flying through the air in a circle around. Yep.
He's Christian.
Are they crosses or anks?
They're Yanks.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they
Okay,
got
that
the
makes
the
more
top
sense.
one is the loop of the Egyptian cross.
I don't know why, but the idea of crosses is much more funny.
Like the anguish of
Gonna
you just
beat people to death with it.
Christian.
Yep. And I think that's all the regular zombies did. Okay, it's back to you guys.
Cool, can I go?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Get him.
Rude. I don't need you to.
Really funny.
Okay.
You're whatever the hell.
It does not. 14 is the armor class.
Yeah, I can't think of the word. Blessed.
Less. Yep.
Nice.
It does. So what's the attack? It's just a straight up you constrict as an attack.
So
it
it
can't move. Okay. That means
Ooh.
you can't attack. That's pretty sweet. And yeah, you can feel it kind of cracking, and it kind of whimpers a bit under your strained, constricting attack. And it's on its, I would say, its last legs.
Can I go now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go.
Cool.
No, you may not.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to attack this guy.
Hey,
Oh, bonus action. I'm going to move Hunter's Mark from. Can I do that if the target's still alive?
I think you have to kill it, right?
That is absolutely possible.
I think if you try to hit it, it might hit it. It sort of seems like the first attack the first damage it takes in a round.
Oh, no, yeah, it's if the target drops to 0 hit points. Anyway, I'm gonna hit. That's fine. I did 25 of my 35 movement, so I do have 35 because I'm a ranger. It's fine. Actually, I'm still gonna attack that guy. My rapier. 14.
hits.
Okay, I'm gonna activate favored foe on him while I'm at it.
Cool.
So that's a D6. So 4 for favored.
Okay.
4 for favored foe. And then my regular damage. I don't know if I don't think he's been hit yet, so
He hasn't.
ignore the 4.
He
So
got
that's 10.
blasted by the erupting earth.
Oh, he has been hit.
Oh, that's right.
Cool.
Yep.
Then that's 18 damage.
Nice.
That like severs him into 2 pieces.
Cool.
Yeah. Stab it right through his spine, and the top and the bottom just fall apart.
Cool. I can't do anything else.
I mean, you could try your second attack, see what happens.
I mean, sure. I'll try my second attack on the wolf.
Give it a shot. Let's find out.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, it passes through.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
It passes through, so even with a nat
Yeah.
20, you know for a fact you hit, but
One
also you
fucking nat
didn't.
20. God damn it.
Roll the bless just to see how good that hit actually was, because it was like you had him dead to rights for sure.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
31.
Oh wow, yeah. So there,
No!
I thought you said last time you had the perfect roll. This time you actually had the perfect
I
roll.
actually had the perfect roll.
Yeah.
That's 31 to
31.
hit, baby.
Sweet.
Pain!
No, it does
Pain in
not.
my heart.
It passes through like marshmallow through dog.
I am never rolling that well again. That's the other thing.
Mm-hmm. Who's up next?
Sasha.
Or do you want to go? Or Sasha?
Sasha shall dispatch this foul creature before him.
Batch away. It hits by 4.
I'm Sasha disappointment.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Chasse. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, we just
Well.
had no luck. There's a really cool effect on these guys, and they all died before they got to do it. Oh well. There, he's dead.
Alright.
I would consider that good for us, probably. I'm
Yep.
scared of
Yeah.
what that thing would have been.
5, 6. That's as far as he goes. Is there?
All right.
And is there anybody left?
Me.
Yeah.
I am
No one who
going
can do anything to this wolf.
Not that
I'm-
we know yet.
Not
Yeah.
exactly. I'm going to try to hit it as well,
Hey.
but I think if I'm just going to try to use air shifter. Oh,
Okay.
let's see here.
You gonna hit it with your shovel?
Okay, I'm going to hit it with my shovel. 22
Yeah.
Swish
through it.
through it.
All right. So it
Yours
wasn't a
was
case
another
of
silver.
bludgeoning doesn't happen. Yeah, it's silvered and bludgeoning rather than piercing. I thought maybe.
Okay.
And it is going to try to
Cora.
break. Do you? Anybody else?
Yeah,
still
Cora
hit?
has an attack. Cora hasn't gone. She's just gonna try to blast it and see if anything happens. She doesn't know that, she didn't really
Mhm.
So
fully.
anyway, I started blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting. That's a net one.
Doesn't matter. Although he is constricted, so he does advantage.
Yeah,
Is
It's a good
restrained,
thing
you
I'm
get
a
advantage?
generous dungeon master, because otherwise that's a hit on Shabakka, who's
Well,
wrapped around this thing. So
No, it's advantage,
Right,
so it
yeah.
isn't.
right, okay,
Oh.
fair enough. Yes,
So
you're
it's a
right.
17 to hit?
Yes,
Oh,
but it goes through.
Okay, yeah.
Huh.
So it's just that sort of like, what?
It tries to break free from the grapple.
I'm gonna move there.
Fails that, and so it struggles uselessly under your constriction.
Let me try this creature.
I mean, it's reminiscent. It's hard to pick out individuals. I don't think you've ever been this close to anything.
I've
Mhm.
never been close to anything ever in my life.
It was. And it's
Let me
restrained. It
try
doesn't
this
get an attack
creature.
except to try to break the grapple. And it blew it
So it
with a
gets
5.
crushed. And Spirit Guardian still does nothing to it?
Correct.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice
Mhm.
doggy.
Make a wisdom save.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna try to resist?
you in fact don't do that. You in fact squeeze it harder and harder and harder.
You do have bless, but I don't know if that'll matter.
No, oh yeah, that's right.
You can roll the bless.
This thing literally attacked before, right? It attacked the party.
It attacked Shabakka, and we can't attack it back. So it's like it's this mental demon. Wah!
Rude.
Surprise.
That's why you should have a dog.
Only one.
This is my keyboard,
Yep.
cat, not
No,
yours.
you can't think coherently with this thing in your grasp, and you squeeze it, and you can roll your attack and your damage.
Our normal
16
state of
points of
being.
damage. It cracks and crunches with you wrapped around it, and it dies.
Well, all right.
Yeah, it has been squeezed to death by a
Group hug.
constricting snake.
Big group hug.
Interesting. Nobody else can hurt it.
Our snake is strong.
Fallon is just glaring at where the wolf is. It's really mad she couldn't hit it.
No. Unless you want.
You like the crunching noises.
Hmm.
Doggy.
Well, that's thematically appropriate. It did nothing but growl at you and attack you.
Shabakka, please do not consume that. When you turn back, it will not be the same size as it was. Shabakka, stop.
You are correct.
Get that out of your mouth.
Cora will experimentally. She doesn't want to like torture the poor thing or anything, but she's going to try to like stab it a little bit with her dagger to see if it still goes through now that it's dead.
No, it doesn't. It seems to have the effect you expect it to have.
That is a strange wolf.
It is still shadowy. Yep. And
Hit
as
it.
it's so the way it used that effect during the fight was it uh used a bonus action to do hide like a thief can do, and got advantage on an attack from attacking from hiding. Hmm.
If it's
Technically,
fur
it's
is
anywhere there are shadows, but this is a forest and there's shadows.
uh, if the fur is naturally like that, it might be a useful thing to skin it to try to like get those properties, but that's a bit much, isn't it?
Can we make boots from this thing? I like shadow boots.
You can
Boots
always
seem like
try.
the least useful way of using it. Like a cloak sounds like it would make more sense.
It would be kind of cool, but also
Yeah.
that's up to Shabakka, I would say, because none of us could hit it but him.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
fucking
I
dead,
think.
bro.
Yeah.
Ramses puts his hand on the giant snake. Just let it go.
Fallon punches the giant snake.
Let it go. Let it go.
Fallon still punches him.
Mm,
No.
She's not very strong, so a punch won't really do much, will it?
Alan?
Alan is strong.
Yes. Well, she's stronger than
Alan
most of us, but like
does
it's not
3
gonna be like
damage for an unarmed strike.
Well, there was a dispel magic on
Dispel
it
magic
earlier.
was
Nothing
cast on it.
happened.
Yep. You catch some necromancy around the zombies, but you don't catch anything off the shadow wolf. Unfortunately, not. Whatever interesting things these zombies might have been wearing in life, they seem to have been stripped of it by now. There's actually a slight bit of illusion coming from the gallows.
Fallon
You,
actually has
I thought so.
Fallon's strength is equal to Sasha's strength, so they have the highest. Both of them have the highest strength score. I want to go to the gallows. I want to look at them because these things are fucking weird and I don't like them.
yeah. So as you approach the gallows, are you still Snake? You're not Snake anymore, are you?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna shrink it down.
Are you
Yep.
still
So
Snake?
he was a giant bugbear for a while there, so I had to correct that. Yeah. So as you approach, like the wind whistles through the rope and across the beams that support this thing. It creaks in a creepy, unnatural way as you approach. You don't see anything that's obviously false or illusory here, but I mean, you did before.
Hmm.
There was a body hanging from the you. It was empty when you approached, and there was a body as you walked away when you looked back.
Right.
Shabakka, are you looking for tracks or something? Where it came from?
Roll perception, or yeah, survival. Anyone can. 22 is
Well,
fine.
we'll see what that
You
does.
don't see anything that looks like tracks. Whatever stealth ability it has must cover tracks.
I still
It's
want to roll.
passed without a trace. It has all the spells that you do, baby.
15, baby.
Right?
The
Yep.
gallows. Yep.
Nope.
Give it a roll. Investigation. Investigation. Yeah, so You get. Actually, no, it's Arcana. Yeah, fair. Okay.
I
Good.
guide thee.
Yeah, it's
You know?
there's an illusion going on here, but it doesn't seem to originate from a spell casting. There's just some phenomenon. It doesn't seem like an effect like this should be, I don't know, it should last an hour or whatever, or a day, kind of at the outside. But this is just something that's part of this structure.
Fallon kicks
Um,
it.
Similar to a curse.
Something like it's definitely. I mean, both Sasha and Ramses kind of get a good dose of evil off this thing.
What if we burn it down?
One way to find out.
I was just gonna say Ramses will set it on fire once Shabakka's off
Hell
of it.
yes.
Yeah, it burns.
Arson.
Yep. So there's a how
The
much care
vibe's
are you
rancid.
spending towards protecting the trees from the fire?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the
You're not
answer.
gonna start
Yes.
a forest fire. Yeah, Fallon will be like here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it goes up. The wood starts out really kind of damp, and it's hard to light. But once it does light, the fire just spreads across it almost instantaneously, and the whole thing just boom goes up in a giant
Nice.
Fallon just
tall
kind of
fire of
Approved.
flame.
Fallon nods and goes, dry wood.
There's there inside you can see the structure of it still there, and the body that you saw before that was hanging from the gallows as you walked away is now in there, and you start to hear it scream
Oh.
as it
Oh.
burns with the gallows.
Well, it had an illusion thingy going on, so I'm not exactly gonna go run into the fire for this.
Do you think it was like someone that got killed or was hung here was just haunting and cursing this area then?
Prob-
The gallows it was
maybe.
killed on?
Maybe. I hate that.
Okay.
I guess we should have tried that before burning it down, huh?
Cora thought about it and then decided against it.
The dispel magic does get rid of the screaming body.
Yeah,
Excellent. That noise was getting to me.
figured.
Sasha from like
it was worth
70
not
feet
getting
away.
burned over. Yeah.
We really
You
have been
know,
here for
screaming
way
from
too
70
fucking
feet
long.
is still
There's like a
screaming.
body screaming, and we're like, that's fake.
It's Voldemort.
I've seen worse.
Yep.
Make it shut up.
That screaming burning body is really annoying me. Can somebody make it stop?
Oh, maybe, but I feel better burning it down.
If you're ever back this way again.
Certainly makes me feel better.
I believe that maybe we should look into the cemetery right here. See if they crawled out of their graves here, maybe?
Half of them did. Yes,
long as we-
it's clear that the regular zombies were like a pretty lazy raised dead from these.
And
From these,
real quick, are
yeah.
all of the bodies in that cemetery, is that all people that were hung in these gallows?
Yes, that's right.
Cool, I hate that.
Yeah, there's a dozen or so.
That's
Somebody
brutal.
who knows more about it
So-
than me should probably examine the weird zombies that aren't normal. Yep.
Consecration. Yes, definitely. Definitely. This is horrible.
We
These poor
can.
people deserve better.
No, they're not. They're all people.
Zombies are people too.
On the other side, there are not. Roll survival. Yeah, this is apparently, it looks like a wandering pack. Pack that kind of wandered in here.
Hate that.
Except the
that
other
for us.
ones must have been on purpose, though, because someone must have rezzed them.
Mm-hmm.
Resdom.
I can't.
They burn. Nope. Was there an ejection there? Because you have got to deal with the ejection before you deal with the fire.
I would would Ramses have a?
I
Oh
don't.
yeah, you're not
They're
keen on burning, are you?
well. I'm keen. If we're burning things that are evil,
Okay.
they have no reason that I would want them to be able to continue into the afterlife. That's how come. Yeah, but there's no redemption for them, unfortunately. I don't think.
I was going to say that Fallon and Sasha, considering we've just established are the two strongest party members, are probably carrying the bodies back to their graves.
Shabakka, how about we see about this wolf?
Hold on a second. Just let me see
Yeah.
here.
So while they're doing that, I don't want to avoid this any longer. There's just the moment of, do you recognize this wolf? You've seen something like this before?
That's terrible.
Cora would probably
Like-
look into that hesitation.
Yeah, you can
but
roll
not.
insight if you'd like.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
We're a
sometimes
little
I
bit
suck. I'm not gonna
confused
judge.
about that one. That's only 11.
Mm. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, go ahead and roll it. Roll perception. Yeah. Yeah, he's conflicted about his feelings with his family.
Yeah. Cora doesn't overtly say anything in front of everyone when they're trying to, chop up or whatever bodies, and there's like a moment
What?
of well, not chop up, but like you're moving bodies into graves. So
I was like, that was not what we were doing.
I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry, but the only way you're gonna get this into grave is to get it into 4 graves. So like,
Yeah, exactly. Chop chop.
We got a wood
Get
chipper.
going, chop chop.
yeah.
We have wood
Well,
chipper.
we're putting the bodies that were in the graves back in the graves they were in. I think they fit.
You know. Blender. Blend it.
The spices.
Disgusting.
Then you add the spice and the sausage casings and
Disgusting. So
Oh no. Okay.
hold on.
Yep. So what's that? What you got there, Fallon?
They're talking about like the wolf and all that, like, and Fallon's like, so hold on, what? This place is now summoning our moments of trauma or what the fuck ever. Place sucks.
So I don't believe that Strahd would not do that if he could.
I
But
know,
it's not
He's-
like,
he's
summoned
playing
beast.
with us
It's
all.
real.
let me try something, eh? He takes his moon touched rapier and sees if it can actually like cut the
Cora
wolf.
already tried that. Cora already did that.
Yeah, it
And
does.
she can.
It does.
Mm-hmm. Better
I
question though,
cast-
Shabakka, is anybody's past not here?
Right?
place just
So
keeps
far,
getting
Cora
fucking worse.
is not question mark. I haven't
Well,
really.
except for your prophecy, of course.
Well, yeah, but that's like that was before. That wasn't really my past. That's my present. That's my now.
But I mean, it does affect your. Well, I mean, technically, Valentine is Fallon's now as well, right? She's hunting him.
Yep, and the
But he also
priests of
like killed your
Osiris are
dad
mine.
or something.
Yeah.
Too early to tell yet.
Yeah, too early to tell. I think is probably the answer to that. I'll jump in on that one. Other than the fact that his entire ancestry is here.
This place is his past.
Yeah.
My
Um,
sword?
What are you looking for, buddy?
No, I did that. Cora doesn't know.
This place just keeps getting worse.
Yes, but I knew it could
Ghosts.
potentially do that. Cora, that's a bombshell. Yeah, but I knew
Right?
that.
Yeah, like
I mean,
oh.
what a surprise!
I didn't expect it would be me, but like I knew it could have done that.
While they're carrying bodies to graves, Fallon's gonna kind of casually walk up to Sasha and be like, "So, like, where'd you get that sword?" Sick.
Sasha?
He explained only yesterday, Fallon. Did you forget already?
Yeah. Fallon, I don't know,
What
but I definitely did forget. It was 2 weeks ago, man.
Yeah, Fallon would remember, but yeah.
Or
Zoe
she
not
might
so much.
not, because it
I
didn't
don't
have to
actually
do with
remember
her.
either, to be perfectly frank.
No, because
Sasha
she's
was
definitely
told Cora all about it,
It was
and
a
Cora
sword
was
of
like,
his order.
yeah.
okay, because Fallon is like jealous of that sword. She's like, "That's rad."
Yeah, so like Sasha made sure to talk about it to Cora, and Cora was like, "That's cool, but why is the moon sword not as good as the sun sword? You're being rude to the moon."
Well, I mean, technically, the moon light doesn't exist without sunlight, so
I know.
Also, if the
but-
moon and the sun fought, it would be a short fight.
yup.
yeah, very much so. But Cora is just like, "That's rude." Why do you sound like you're crumpling up a paper ball?
I mean, Fallon's
Sorry,
is
anyone in this group that doesn't
tangential at best.
And my tribe actively worship the moon.
And I get my power from the sun.
Plant.
What?
Fallon is a plant? Where did that come from?
Yeah,
No.
wait,
Yeah.
sorry, what?
No, because Sasha said that he got his power from the sun, so Cora called him a plant.
Oh.
Okay, and Fallon is a plant.
plant.
Sorry, what?
Excuse me?
It's me! Why is it always me?
Also, Fallon's name is literally Moonspell.
Wow.
But honestly, it's her link to the moon is like not that strong.
You are a werewolf shifter.
Yeah, but it
What are you
doesn't affect her
talking about?
shifting. But the moon doesn't affect her shifting. She's a half werewolf.
Thematically, it matters.
Well, so the
Thematically.
full moon was like a week and a half ago. Fallon actually had been bitten by a were creature in the first session.
I did, yeah.
Rolled her save during the full moon, made the save, and did not change. So this has actually been tested fairly rigorously.
It would have been fucking cool if I had become a werewolf, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it sounds like there's more werewolves in your future, so
Yeah. There's so many chances.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for us.
Is there anything else you'd like to do here at the gallows as the fire kind of dwindles?
Make sure
We'll
that we don't leave while the fire is
rebury.
still actively lit.
Cora will suggest bringing the corpse with us.
Of the wolf.
The wolf. The wolf.
Okay, I was like, what corpse?
We can put it in the wagon.
Take your pick. There's so many.
Yes, simply because, well,
Tie it to the
apparently
roof.
they eat wolf here. And
They burn if you guys burned them.
We'll bury the other ones that were hung in the gallows.
That have graves.
Say a
You
you
prayer
might
for
have
them
to
all.
you might have to spend some time flattening this road back out after the spell.
Nah.
Well, we'll just have to go around.
Just to smooth it back out again?
Yeah, so that any
Wow,
wagons going across here.
that was thoughtful of them to spell out in ruling.
Yeah, I love that they have a rule for that. They're like, listen,
like,
if you want to put the road back to normal, you can. You
As
should,
a treat.
actually.
As a
No,
treat.
they're like,
It's
you
polite.
should do that.
Yeah.
Don't be rude.
That's fine. Yeah, that's actually still pretty short.
That's still not that many
funny.
minutes.
Just 20
Hey, I've got a
minutes and
shovel.
pat the road back into place. Pat, pat, pat,
It
pat.
feels like a really like passive aggressive way of being like, fix this after you fuck it up, asshole.
Yeah. Clean up your mess, players. So, with nothing else to do here, you guys head on your way. The next,
Yes.
the next thing you come to is the bridge, and I gather there were some precautions you wanted to do. I'd love to know what those precautions are. Let's not dwell too much on it. I'm just going to give you a spoiler that you're probably going to pass uneventfully. So, but I am interested in what precautions you take, because if you ever cross this bridge again, we'll just assume they're the same.
Just really fast, apparently. That's
Fast
the
is the
precaution.
strategy. Okay.
Beyond the fact that Cora is just ready to Eldritch Blast anything that looks like a
Oh yeah. Fallon's got her hand on her rapier, although to be honest, that's not much different than usual.
We just Pavlov to a singular bridge, and then doesn't even matter about the other one.
This
I
is
definitely say that
we
if
get to
anything
ride
happened,
on
there'd be
the
no
one
surprise
open
round.
sleigh.
You guys are well prepared.
No. Yep.
Yep.
That we surprise them. Get away
Yep.
from me.
So this is
Okay.
great. We get to ride on one elk open sleigh, right?
Does he make that joke? Does he make that joke while we're passing over the bridge?
Yeah. Yes.
Fallon just looks at him like
What?
Read the
very
room.
unamused.
You want to
Read the
So,
room.
Sasha, you do know, Sasha, that this is the location of the death, so you don't have to stumble into this if you don't want.
Trying to lighten the mood.
He does take a drink. He does take a drink from his flask of holy wine, and then he pours one over the side for our friend.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And you make it well past the bone grinder in that time. And sounds good. With that in mind, you guys are gonna make it to Vallaki in time.
Could take
I
a
think
short rest on the way in.
it's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 miles, which is about 6 hours all in all.
Oh gosh.
He
So
wasn't in town last
Isaac
time we were
hasn't been
here.
in town the last few times you've been here. You can
Yeah.
roll perception now, or investigation, I suppose.
Look, Cora
Fallon
won't
will
be.
not do that, considering that her intelligence is -1.
I have +3, but I still rolled horrible.
Cora would be more curious about why you want to look for him right now, before she
Yeah.
even helps.
Fallon has other things to think about. We've left her in the town before, though.
So with a 7 and a 5, you're not turning him up.
No matter what, even if we do find him, we're still leaving Irina here, so
Yeah,
Cora's
there's
not
not really.
that inclined to expend when she can take a short rest and get spell slots back. You know. Only 6 hours, yeah.
There is, yeah. So it's probably 4 p.m.
I just feel like if we talk to him, we're gonna get sidetracked with another goddamn side quest and not get these goddamn kids to the winery.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing I'm focused on right now.
Yep. So the winery. I want to look at the travel times I posted to you guys in Discord.
Those are very useful.
Yeah, I went through the map and actually like put dots every mile.
I don't think I looked at them.
Oh.
Not gonna lie.
Vallaki to Wizard of Wines is another 2 hours from here. So it's 4 p.m. now.
Oh, so we could get there before dark.
6 is pushing it for dark. Things get dark early here.
Yeah, but like
You could
we
do
could
it.
get there quickly.
Yep. That's about what
And
your
then we were
roll
like,
indicated you
let's
did.
fucking go.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we pick up the kids at the fucking we basically hop out of the cart at the church, snag the kids, and fucking leave.
Cora made it sound like she might be considering proposing an alternate plan, so I want to give her a chance to interject there. Cora.
No.
Okay. It sounded like you were hesitant. Okay.
Well, she doesn't really think we should be leaving where there's a chance we might get there late, right? Considering we have time from the next day.
We weren't going to stop at the
You
tower.
were gonna head to the Wizard of Wines first. No, that's probably a good thing then. Yeah.
I mean, I just if we go to the Wizard of Wine tonight, drop off the kids, and stay the night there.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we have all the time in the world to go to the tower and the werewolves and whatever we want to do. Yeah. Yeah.
That'll definitely get you there before sundown.
Hell yes. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, so you guys bustle
Speed
into
run.
town and run straight to the church. Shabakka goes missing for a few minutes and said, I was just looking around, never mind. And then yeah, so how do you approach the kids?
Fallon will just kind of go up and be like, hey, we're gonna take you to your family. I think we mentioned that.
Seem excited by that possibility. Good.
Cool.
It's boring here.
Yeah, you got cousins and aunts and uncles and stuff, so
Grandpa,
yeah,
aunts and
Grandpa.
uncles, and
Cousins.
cousins. Yep.
Yeah. All right, come on. Let's go.
Okay.
I get them
Are we gonna
safely
walk the whole
situated.
way?
Nope, gonna
we have a cart.
ride.
Yep.
Oh.
Mom's gonna make sure they're very safely situated, and she's gonna be like, "You guys have everything you need, everything you want to bring with you."
They want to go back to the inn and pick up some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to pick up like incidentals.
Whatever they like.
No.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't take too long, that's fine.
Yeah, it's on the verge of taking too long. If you don't want it to take too long, you're gonna have to rush them.
Well, Cora's gonna give them the opportunity because the one thing I just remembered is that she does want to check on very briefly the two brothers. To make sure they're just to see if they're at the church or something like that.
Yeah, one of them was pretty badly injured before, and was in the church healing last time you were in
No,
town.
the other brothers
Other brothers.
from
The
Madame.
Oh, those ones,
Carl,
the
right? Yeah,
Wachter
Carl
brothers, not the
and
hunters.
the
Yeah,
Voxer brothers, right?
those little shits.
potentially check in on the hunters, and if they want, to carve up the wolf and potentially give us the pelt later, that'd be amazing.
Except, can they touch it?
Yeah, we can take a stab at that.
Any meat that you get from it is all yours. We have no need for it.
A little gamey, but I think we can find a home for this definitely. Yeah, come on back for the pelt whenever you're ready.
Thank you very much.
To make the kids kind of hurry up, Fallon's gonna make it a game and make it like a race. Be like, who can get their shit done the fastest?
Moral persuasion.
Oh no,
Low DC.
I'm not good at that.
They're kids. They're not like politicians.
Oh hell yeah, I rolled really well. That's a 15. That could
Yeah,
have gone badly.
you make it a game, and they run
Yep.
off and they gather their stuff quickly, and they come back, and they're like almost pushing each other down the stairs as they come
Okay,
down, and you have to like calm them down a bit, but they get all their stuff really
but I
really
also
lickety
immediately
split,
offer
and
them high fives.
they take the high fives and they get smiles on their faces.
Hell yeah,
Crystal
let's
high
go.
fives.
So
Love it.
yeah. So you guys head out to
It's an
the
antler, but okay.
head out to the wagon. Cora, you haven't seen the Voctor Bros around today.
Okay. That's okay. We'll have to take a stab at it when we have more time.
Yep.
That's for certain.
I desperately want to get this side quest finished so it doesn't hang over me anymore.
And you guys wander off into
I'm
the
gonna
west.
Fallon make sure that the kids are like securely in the wagon, so or securely on the cart and stuff, so that they're not gonna like fucking fall off.
Yeah, they're good. And as you guys leave town, you're being followed out of the town, but you're being followed by ravens.
Cool.
You don't know.
Doesn't matter.
I don't
But
like
they're
that.
just chilling and content to escort you on your journey as you head out. So they're not like
Keeps one eye on
approaching you or
them.
anything. Yep.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. They're not doing anything. They're following us. So
Yeah,
Yep.
we don't have to look into every single little thing.
yes.
Just get these kids home.
So 2 hours later, you guys roll into the Wizard of Wines with the wagon as the sun is falling, and for the last mile, like one of the two ravens that's following you flies off ahead, and by the time you reach the Wizard of Wines, the people are there and waiting outside by the
Yeah, I figured it was
wagon gate,
probably them.
and
Cool.
they rush over to the wagon when you pull up, and they embrace the kids, and there's tears,
Aww.
and everyone is happy to see them, and they're happy to see the other people too, but everyone is at the same time like sad,
Yeah,
and
bittersweet.
everyone is reminded of the recent tragedies. But they take the kids and their stuff, and they bring them into the Wizard of Wines. It's the the siblings, the brothers and sister-in-law
A
of
lot of
the
brothers, man.
innkeep, that that bring them inside, and the grandfather waits with you and says, Thank you. You have done us a great service. When a few days passed, we were worried, but we knew you wouldn't let us down, and you didn't. And for that, I'm thankful. And for the fields, even though without our stones, we know the growth is temporary. They have been growing, and we've gotten back into production again. So, if you ever need any more supplies from us here, just ask, and
Cool.
we'll fill your barrels.
Do you mind if we stay here tonight?
Oh, of course. I wouldn't have it
Okay,
anyway. Look at
cool.
me. Look at the
Imagine if you
sky.
just
I'm
went,
sorry. So
no.
sorry I didn't offer it. Really, I should have offered.
Imagine if you just went, no. We'll give you
Wham.
wine, but like,
Yeah.
no.
You just like closes the door in your face. Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
yes.
No. Yeah.
Side quest done.
Yep.
Yeah. Tick mark.
Really love to want to help you.
Yeah.
So yeah, but they don't. They say, of course. So, yes, we have plenty of rooms. We have extra bedding for some people who used to work here. Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, actually, I suppose we're putting the kids in those rooms right now. But you know what? You can sleep in the vinery, in the stable here. There's lots of hay.
Yeah.
Very comfortable. Probably the best bed you've had in a while. Um,
Oh, I mean, Fallon will sleep on the floor. She doesn't give a single fuck.
we're just so grateful that you've been able to reunite what's left of our family.
Right?
Your legs are very, very tired.
All right.
Yes, and if there's anything that the keepers of the feather can do for you, and he kind of waves his hand behind him. We're well, we're not going to storm the castle, but if there's anything we can do to help while you're still with us, we will do what we can. We've seen it from the air, but some of us have gotten close, and it's gotten dangerous, so we don't go there much. The abbot is well known in these parts. I don't know. I think he wants it to look like it's defended by soldiers or something like that, but doesn't have soldiers, I suppose. He must have somebody there. We hear voices and noises. Hmm. Probably the abbot. He's a crack shot.
Do you know anything about the tower?
At the lake?
The one nearby on the lake?
Mhm.
Yes. That's an old tower. There was an old mage built that a long time ago. He worked with Strahd for a good long time, I gather. That's where the rumors go. But they had a falling out, and he left. I think since then it's been, as of like, I don't know, 5-10 years ago, a vampire hunter by the name of Van Richten made his home there for
Mm,
a while.
we've heard of him.
No,
That was an
no, the
outsider, wasn't it?
the mage that fought Strahd on the bridge was more recent. He was an outsider, yes.
Sweet. I like how the weird little details I remember, but like most of it, I'm like, I don't know what happens. I mean, that's just also me in general.
Right? All of us.
Mm.
I've established that in real life, I would be high intelligence low wisdom. I'm so good at random facts and knowledge, but if you ask me to do anything actually smart, I'm like, what?
Typical warlock.
I like to think I have both high and low intelligence and high and low wisdom. That I'm like smart in something and dumb in something.
Yeah.
Yes. You're a specialist.
Mm.
Intelligence of
knowledge.
a very small child.
Speak
No,
for
it's
Smart
yourself.
great.
child. And the wisdom of a
great.
very smart child.
Yep.
Because all the intelligence skills are basically just like knowing random shit, and I'm like, that's my specialty. I know so much useless information.
Yep.
Yeah, I have a lot of weird history shit.
Excuse me. Yes, we have an image of a priest hurling a spear at an owl. That's great. So, is there anything else you'd like to do before we wrap up here and take things tomorrow, leaving the Wizard of Wines? Anything you'd like to do before heading to the tower next time? Or any other questions about the tower you'd have here tonight to find out, or the Abbey for that matter?
Yeah, there you go.
They'll give you a replacement barrel for your cracked barrel too.
Sweet. Yeah, the one
Grief.
with fucking
We get
assholes.
Excellent.
Actually, we
Yep.
can drink that much wine, and well, yeah, we can. I don't want to issue that as a challenge.
Yes, three barrels.
Nice. Now we have extra.
I wonder, can I make holy wine?
Tower was next on the list.
Yeah.
Tower
'Cause-
Werewolves Kresk was the
Yeah.
voted for plan.
That's right. Cave.
Yep.
Cora is going to
No.
pull out
like 2
something
minutes.
to look first.
Oh.
What was that, Cora?
So Cora saved a couple things from the Wachter house, which she doesn't know the peculiarities of, and she's wondering if the people from the land would have insight that she doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Given
Which
that
things?
the most important one would probably be the one for notarized deeds for parcels of land given to the Wachter family by Count Strahd. There's 5 of them. So just showing them to these 5 scrolls to the family, knowing if these are still Wachter properties or not, or if they've been since parted out, sold off, condemned.
I didn't know anybody owned this land. It's not the best. I mean, if it was granted to you by a lord, it's still better than nothing, but I don't know. I think this generosity may have been overrepresented. Hard to get to this land. Not exactly arid or farm worthy. Doesn't have a great
Basically, it's-
view.
So it was
Well,
just a
it's arid,
performative
not
bullshit
arable.
act? Yeah, that tracks with Strahd.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
some
there's
kind of
nothing-
manipulation.
Nothing on the land either.
Not that I'm aware of.
Have they tried irrigating?
Go ahead.
What was that?
Have they tried irrigating?
It's not even that
No.
close to a river.
Well, the Vistani area has a river, does it not?
Yes, but that's not where this land is. This is all mountainside stuff and kind of tucked into valleys and crevices, rocky things.
It's kind of a dumb place to try to farm, then, don't you think?
It would be. That's probably why I don't believe anyone's developed it.
Okay. That makes sense then.
No, it's all over the place. Up
It
on the
does.
mountain, he says, pointing to the southeast, where you can see, as the sun has gone down and the clouds have receded and the sky opened up, and the moon is not new or not. I mean, it's waning, but it's still half there. And you can see a snow-covered mountain to the southeast that you can see on the map here. Then we've got some in the middle here, just a few miles away. This is the house in Beres, he says, pointing to one of them, which is the ruined village where Barovia has made her home. So nobody goes there and tends this land.
But there is a Wachter house there. Okay.
Well,
There's land there. Yeah, I wouldn't say there's any actual house remaining, but the village is in ruins. But there's a plot of land there that apparently the holder of this deed owns.
I am chorus now a noble again. No, so
You shall call me later.
Congratulations, he says. I wouldn't visit it. It's a dangerous place, unless you were going to get back our gem to grow our
I
wine.
wouldn't do it. It's dangerous unless actually you guys are helping us. That'd be rad.
Right?
eventually.
Then it's suddenly worth my time, or your time, I mean.
Eventually, she promises.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's on the list.
We have not forgotten either of the gems.
The only
I
other
for the
question.
third, we just have no idea where it is.
Yeah, we don't know. Cora will show them. There's also a letter from Lady Lavina Wachter, an ancestor, to Vasily von Holtz. Is the name von Holtz someone they've heard of before? It's an ancestor, so is there still a family that has that name?
No, that name is. Oh, wait a minute, he says, and he looks at the deeds. He kind of holds the two of them up beside each other. He says, "Notice anything?" And the signature
Do
on
I?
them it's a different name, but the same writing style.
Same writing.
So Vasily van Holtz has the same writing style as the person who granted those deeds in Strahd's name.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that was me. I kid.
So would
If we
this
found out that
imply?
Strahd's name is actually Van Holtz, it'd be like, oh sis, I see why you changed it. It's a lot less threatening.
Yep, it's
So-
just not so intimidating.
Okay, so
yeah.
does this imply that Strahd is the one that has written this entire thing, or that he has a calligrapher that is friends with Lavinia? That's one or the other.
As you kind of reread it, it is talking a lot about like, hey, Doctor Ancestor, thanks so much for all your help. Your family's done me lots of great favors. You know, we should keep
So it's
working together.
Strahd. Cool.
Totally
Also-
Strahd in disguise. Yeah.
Right, comparing
In
it to
disguise.
the letter
He's wearing a
from
fucking
before.
like Groucho glasses.
Yes.
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 Yeah. Same thing.
I'm obsessed that
Interesting.
Strahd has recognizable handwriting. Like he doesn't even try to hide it. He's just like, nobody knows it's me.
Right?
And everyone's just
Cora
like,
at this
we all
point is
know
gonna
it's
try
you.
to memorize this man's handwriting just in case we ever see it.
It's like
Mhm.
having a report card having to be sent home and signed by your parent, and it's clearly signed off by the kid.
Right?
Okay.
Excuse me.
That's interesting. Thank you for your insight.
No problem. Anything else I can help with?
I don't have anything.
I can't think of anything.
That's worth asking. Yeah, that's a good place to stop. Within 3 minutes of the ideal time. So
Nice.
cool. Yes, next time we will begin, and you guys are gonna head straight from here to the tower, correct?
Yep.
Cool. And
I'm very excited to go to the tower.
mm-hmm.
You shall go to the Tower of London.
Tower of Babel.
See if we can find Esmeralda.
Or babe.
Hmm.
Tower of Wizards of Waverly Place.
Well, thanks everybody. I think
Thank you.
we're
Alex
in
Russo?
Alex Russo.
the